I'm Chris Tribe. I'm the Vice President of Information Technology at Geneva College. I started this position in February 2022. I inherited a very old network when I accepted the role. We had students coming in with newer technology. They couldn't connect securely to our network. After we dug into it, we found our network has been there for about 14 years, which is a long time. We knew we needed to replace the network. So I'd been going to a couple Edge conferences and I thought I had a solution with another vendor. I was first introduced to CBTS through Linda Mazzo.
My name is Linda Mazzo. I am an executive account manager for CBTS. So we were fortunate enough to meet Chris at EdgeCon, and Edge is a not-for-profit consortium that services the government and public sector, higher education, and healthcare. And they provide not only the high-speed internet, but strategic solutions, IT technology solutions to their members. CBTS is one of those strategic partners.
They immediately showed that they had experience across a wide number of verticals, including higher ed.
Our initial discussion began with his challenge of outdated and aging Wi-Fi across campus.
He came on campus a week after we met.
We thought the best thing to do is really come on campus and do a site survey.
The college campus has a very complex Wi-Fi network, a very complex environment with a lot of visitors.
Get a baseline for what they have, and then we can help with the goals that he was trying to achieve.
This project actually started to replace our wireless network, but as soon as we dug into that project, we found there was a deeper need.
We looked at the core and the edge and the switching and wound up targeting the entire network infrastructure.
And they got to see the whole picture and was able to dig into our architecture in a deep and meaningful way. I really love that they worked so collaborative with me. They listened to me deeply. They took the lead in sorting through different solutions. It was apparent for me from the beginning that CBTS had the natural curiosity, wisdom, and knowledge to bring a great solution forward for us. And they proposed the Juniper Mist solution.
It met all of his criteria and actually took him to the next level.
It really stretched my imagination for what I thought was even possible.
Reliable, secure, advanced Wi-Fi and network.
Puts us in a good position to leverage the technology without giving up control.
Using artificial intelligence for self-healing, self-correcting networks.
Top rated by Gartner.
Easy to manage, easy to deploy.
The CBTS team came alongside us in the most critical technical parts. They helped us plan the cutover of our network. I decided early on that I wanted to make this a student-led project. So I worked with our computer science department to find the best and brightest computer science students. The exposure to Juniper, the exposure to working with managed service providers at CBTS gave them a leg up on everyone else in the job market.
The positive changes that I've seen and that I've heard from the IT team at Geneva was improved security.
It gives us the security we need to manage a wide range of users on campus to make sure that their connection is private and secure.
Increased reliability of their Wi-Fi and their network.
We've got a more reliable connection with Marvis running in the background. It's able to take care of a lot of things that we would have normally caused a disruption to a user.
Improved performance of their network.
A greater speed. We've got the fastest speeds that we've ever had on campus.
And the ability to diagnose any issues as they occur.
And what Mist does is help you connect the dots to find out any changes to the network, what parts of the network were they trying to connect to, and the health of the system. A lot of the day-to-day issues that we have, it's able to learn the rhythms of the campus and make adjustments for that so that we have good, reliable connections to our internet. It's able to automate a lot of tasks, a lot of finding logs to help us troubleshoot, to help us find problems that we've never found before. We had bad cables in one of our buildings, and we would have never found those bad cables without having the Juniper Mist platform. With that information all put together, you're able to give answers to those questions. Who's on our network, what's on our network, and what's happening on our network. And I'm so happy for the work that we did to make the student experience on campus even better. Geneva College is pleased to receive the award from EdgeCon for excellence in procurement and partnership.
Geneva was able to execute very quickly. We met in February. We analyzed the solution between February, March, and April. They were able to deliver and sign contracts by May.
We signed the contract with CBTS and Juniper the day before graduation.
And we had to implement that solution by the middle of August before the students arrived on campus. And I think the entire kind of a holistic view of utilizing multiple components of Edge's solutions and executing quickly and flawlessly really led to that award.
Without Edge, I would have never met CBTS, and I would have never had that insight, that knowledge, and the deep understanding that CBTS brings to the table.
The partnership between Geneva and CBTS has been fantastic.
My top reason to recommend CBTS to anyone is the integrity that they pursue in their work. All of them had relentless optimism. They always had my best interest in mind. They quickly earned my trust in their professionalism. They were able to handle tier 2, tier 3 calls that most vendors would be passing on to the OEM. They're very knowledgeable, they're friendly, they seek to understand the problem and deliver solutions that truly work for the customer.
They're willing to strategize, share their vision, and that allows us to utilize our resources to really help them meet their vision and help them meet their goals.
I'm so happy to work with our students, our faculty, our staff, the team at CBTS, the team at Juniper to make this project a success. I couldn't have done it without them, and I'm so happy for the work that we did to make the student experience on campus even better.